Hello Internet, my name's Kat, and tonight I think I'm really going to embarrass myself. And I don't care. Let's talk about Twilight. Now Morgan, I'm not sure where you stand on the whole Twilight thing, because the last time we talked about it was a really long time ago. But I just saw the last movie, and it was everything I hoped it would be. It was terrible. Terrible. And wonderful. Now, do I think this is particularly good literature? No. Do I think it's enjoyable for all the right reasons? Oh yeah! And then some. Now, the first time I read Twilight, I looked something like this. When I read New Moon, I looked something like this. When I read Eclipse, I looked something like this. And when I read Breaking Dawn, I looked something like this. What the What? No, seriously, what? And then I read them all over again, and I went back to the first one. I've never really been able to adequately describe my feelings on Twilight until I read a particular LiveJournal post by a young woman named Cleolinda. I've linked it in the doobly-doo, but if it's too long and you don't want to read it, here's the best metaphor I've ever heard that sums up exactly how I feel about this franchise. Now Morgan, let's say you have a friend, much like my friend Ben, who's a cordon bleu trained professional chef, and should he so choose, could be living the high life in some big city charging $40 for a plate of food because he's just that good. And that friend comes to you and says, "You are so special and wonderful, and I am so grateful for our friendship that I want to do something for you. And the only thing I can think of to do is to make you the most delectable dessert you will ever eat. You can pick anything you want. Creme brulee, a triple layer fudge cake, homemade cheesecake, absolutely anything. Anything your heart desires, I will make it. And it will be the most delicious thing you'll ever eat because that's just how much I value our friendship." And you say, "Could you go buy me a box of Twinkies?" That's Twilight! Twinkies aren't good. I don't even like Twinkies that much. There's more nutritional value in the box they come in than in the Twinkies themselves. And when I finish eating one, I don't even feel that good. In fact, I feel kinda sick. They don't taste very good, and afterwards you're just thinking to yourself, oh God, oh, why did I eat that? And then you read them all over again. Twilight is a Twinkie. It's not good. It's not good for you. You probably don't even really like it that much. But there's just something about it. When you're craving a Twinkie, nothing else will do. And the best part is the movies are even worse. And I love them. Oh well. When I watch these movies, the film student inside me is doing this. But the human being inside me is doing this. And Breaking Dawn Part 2 did not disappoint. It had all of the best one-liners from the book. It even added action to the really boring ending. I won't give it away for those of you who care, but it's a really cool... all things considered, you know, in the Twilight universe, as cool as things can get there, it was really cool. If you don't like Twilight, that's okay. I can't blame you. It's not very good. If you do like Twilight, that's okay. I can't blame you. I think it's delightful. But in the meantime, guys, it's a book. It's not even supposed to be very good. This woman's not a professional writer. She never intended to be. So... And now we have 5 delightfully horrible movies to go with it, and if I could, I would cuddle them. Now I feel really bad for Robert Pattinson, because it is a truth universally acknowledged that no one hates Twilight as much as that guy does. But I love it. And I hate it a little bit too. But mostly I love to hate it. I do not hate to love it. Because it's my Twinkie.